Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So we had seen yesterday how to deal with the categorical data. So what is a bar chart? What is a pie chart? What is a column chart? What is a scattered chart? All these things been discussed already. Now today, let us talk about visualizing trend data, or it is time series data. Trend data or time series data, how the trend is going on for my product. So trend means definitely you need to have the time, right? So without a date and time, you will not be able to understand the trend data. So you have to use the date and time data. Date and time means year, quarter, semester, month, week, day. So whatever you wanted to have, you can have them at here, so that you will be able to analyze the company sales. We have line chart, we have area chart, we have stacked area chart, line and stacked column chart, combo charts. These are combinations, line and stacked column chart, combo charts, line and clustered column charts. Again, this is called combo charts, ribbon chart, and waterfall chart. All these things are called as trend data visuals or visualizations. So trend data visualizations. So date and time data, line chart, all these things we're going to be working. Let me quickly take Power BI. I wanted to take new Power BI project and get AdventureWorks sales data. Okay. I wanted to go. Let me close this and get the Excel data. So I wanted to go to PBI source, double click on this. Customers data, products data, sales data. If it is cleaned, you can directly load into the Power Pivot. Otherwise, you have to load the entire data into Power Query, clean the data. Again, you can use it here, right? So please wait, data is being loaded. Now, as soon as you load the data, you must check whether the connections are there or not. So data modeling, we have to talk about later. Already you would have studied data modeling means relationships, one to one, one to many, many to many. The same relationships has to be discussed here, and you need to create proper data modeling. So this topic we can discuss as part of the DAX queries. Right now, I wanted to see the data. So you have 18,000 rows in the customer table. Products table, you have 397 rows. Sales table, you have 60,000 data, right? Now you can just go back, and I wanted to create lot of visualizations. Right now, I wanted to get the complete sales. To get the complete sales, we have a card visualization. Now, in the card visualization, I wanted to get the sales amount, right? So after that, I wanted to go to General tab and click on Effects. Right. So after that, I wanted to Control C and Control V and go here and remove this value and drag and drop the profit and lot of other things. You should be able to have them. Now, I wanted to visualize a trend data with the help of a line chart. So line chart used to visualize the time series data or a trend data, year-wise sales. We can understand the trend, increasing trend or decreasing trend. So I wanted to have year-wise sales. Let me just go there, and I wanted to drag and drop a line chart. This is what is called time series data or a trend data visualization. Let me drag and drop line chart. So you will have x-axis, y-axis, and secondary y-axis, legend, small multiples, and tooltips. Now, I wanted to know year-wise. I'm going to be using order date. So within the order date, you will be able to get the year. So this is the year number. So you're not getting any visuals. Why? When you drag and drop any dimensional data, you will not get anything. As soon as you have the factor data, you will be able to see the trend. The trend is completely increasing trend, year by year, increasing trend. Now it is got stagnated. So there is no growth at all. So you can easily see how your sales is, whether it is getting increased or decreased. You will be able to understand easily. Am I clear? So that is what is called order year. Now I wanted to go and click on add labels. If you drag and drop, when you go here, if you drag and drop the complete hierarchy, what will happen? So it will create what is called as it will create like that. And let me just go there. And it is there in the x-axis, right? I wanted to have date-wise data I wanted to have. If you have like this, now when you have year number, quarter number, month number, you will be able to get the, this kind of a chart will be available to you. Just go up, just go up. So this is what is called year-wise sales, right? 2005, 6, 7, 8. Then the next one after the year-wise, how the quarter-wise happening, I wanted to know. So quarter-wise, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, next one month-wise. So month-wise also it drastically came down again. It is down only. Now it went up. So how month by month it is going up or coming down. So you can increasing trend or decreasing trend. You should be able to easily understand. So this is what is called day-wise. So you can just go up. And if you wanted to concentrate only on a single year or single value, means you can switch on this. So you can get into a single point. 2005, it is very good. And a quarter, it is July is good. July and August is good. August to September is bad. So in 2005, quarter 3, like that, you should be able to understand year by year. So, 2006, data I would like to, see. Quarter 1 is good. Quarter 2 is quarter 2 to quarter 3 came down, and quarter 3, quarter 4 again it got stagnated or came down. So quarter 4 data or quarter 3 data, when you click on this, April to May is good and June is even more good. So like that, whether it is increasing trend or decreasing trend, you should be able to easily guess. Clear? If you wanted to analyze that trended data, definitely you have to have a time series data. So order date, or you can use also due date. So due date wise sales I wanted to have. In this, there is a year. So this is due date wise, sales. Or I wanted to have, let us say, a ship date wise sales. So you can just go there and drag and drop the year. So it is almost same, ship date year wise sales. But normally the appropriate value will be year, order date year wise sales. That is what I want to understand. So increasing trend or decreasing trend, you can easily understand this here. So we can understand the trend. So trend means this is completely time series data. Remember. So we can understand increasing trend or decreasing trend over quarter, over month by month, or over year by year. If you wanted to understand, you can go in for the line chart. So in this axis, we have, now we need to understand, what are the field values it contains. X-axis we have, Y-axis. In X-axis, we could use what is called as a dimensional data, right? X-axis, it is a dimensional data. 2005, 2006 is a year number. So this data is a dimensional data, because we never say 2005 plus 2006. We cannot add, even though it is a number, we cannot do plus minus operations on this data. So even that is a number data, we will be calling this as a dimensional data. And Y-axis, where we are able to give a fact data. This is y-axis. This is fact data. In x-axis, we will be able to give this data. But if you drag and drop one more value here, for example, year wise, can I drag and drop category wise? Can I drag and drop like this? When you drag and drop like this, any value into the same thing, you observe, you will be able to get a drill down report. Clear? So you can add one more dimension to the same same axis. As soon as you drag and drop one more, even though hierarchy is not there, because normally to get the drilling down, we need to create a hierarchy. Even though you don't create a hierarchy, you drag and drop multiple dimensional data into a single place, right? X-axis or Y-axis, automatically you will be able to get what is called as a drilling down report. So the first, the report will give you order year-wise sales. The next one, category-wise sales is going to be giving. So when you go up, it is going to give you year-wise sales. This is the first one. When you come down, you can understand. So this is accessories, bikes, and clothing. Have you seen this? So accessories, and it is, accessories to bikes, we never compare like that. We cannot add. But if you wanted to add 1 year to next year, you can see these sales, right? But if you wanted to get one more dimension, this is not the place. The second dimension, if you wanted to add it, you should be able to add them in the legend. Clear? When you have a legend, so category wise sales. So this is year wise. So this is what is called year wise. So one line for one category. Clear? This is when you just mouse over it, you will come to know it is for the bikes only. It is giving you. Now it is for one more category, bikes and clothing. It is giving you. Okay, so it is, this line is bikes, and you can understand this is the bikes line, this is the clothing line, this is the accessories line. It is giving you 3 lines actual. So one line for the bike sales year by year. The second one is called this clothing sales. Then this is what is called bikes. This is what is called accessories. Now this legend is very, very important. When you wanted to drag and drop one more dimension, you should be able to drag and drop into the legend. Clear? But if you drag and drop the same dimension to the x-axis, then it will become what? It will become a drilling down report. So you can also drag and drop, but I can have year wise sum of sales. I want to have one dimension. I would like to have one more dimension. Sorry, not one more dimension. I wanted to have a freight amount. Can I drag and drop one more amount here? Why not? So as soon as you drag one dimension to facts, I can drag and drop. So this is for the sum of sales. This was the sales, and this is the freight amount you can have. Clear? So this is the freight amount you can have. Or I wanted to know sales versus profit. Sales versus profit I wanted to have. This is what is the sales, and it is also increasing trend, and the profit is also slowly increasing trend, and got stagnated. Like that, you should be able to understand. You should be able to understand how the sales as well as the profit is happening throughout the period, right? One dimension and a multiple, fact data, you should be able to understand here, because one dimension you can have 2 facts, but can I add one more dimension? Now, if we have one dimension and 2 fact values, can I drag and drop one more legendy or one more dimension here? It is impossible. You have to take this out, and you can drag and drop. So you can drag and drop in the legend. You have 2 dimensions. X-axis has the dimension, and you have the legend where you have one more dimension and one fact. But can I have 2 dimensions and 2 more 2 facts? Now one fact is already here, but definitely you will not be able to add one more fact right here. It is not going to work. It is going to be replacing either sales amount or this one. So you cannot add both of them. I have added one more thing. Where it is got added, it is got added to the tooltip. So what is a tooltip? The look and feel is not going to change, but when you mouse over it, it is going to be giving you the sum of sales amount and profit, everything it is going to be giving. Sum of sales amount, and you have the profit also. Whatever you wanted to give, you should be able to give. You can see 1.3 is the the bike's sales amount. Accessories category bikes. Where is the profit, guys? Profit. Are you able to see the profit here? Sum of sales amount is here. This is what is called a profit. 3.8 million is the profit, 1.3 and 2.6 it is giving. And when you drag and drop the sales amount here, only in the tooltip it is giving you the sum of sales amount. 1.3 million is the profit. Profit directly showing there itself. Am I clear? So that is what you got to understand. So x-axis where you can have one dimension, y-axis you can have one factor data. If you wanted to maintain one more dimension, you can have it there. And in the tooltip, you can have remaining dimensions. Okay, so I can have order wise. I can have order wise sum of profit. So same thing I wanted to get for the small multiples. Okay, I wanted to repeat this for each and every category. So let me drag and drop small multiples. So what is going to be happening? You will be able to get, this is for one category, this is for one more category, and this is for one more category. You will be able to understand. This is for the accessories category. This is what is called a bikes category. This is what is called a clothing category. You will be able to get the, same chart is going to be created multiple times. So it is grouping by category. So I wanted to have year wise, profit or year wise sales amount I wanted to have. Okay, year wise sales amount I wanted to have, but not in the one chart. I would like to create a multiple chart. This is for the accessories purpose, this for the bikes, and this for this. And accessories purpose, you can see small growth, 0.3 million to 0.4 million. 2007 it is started and it is ended in this year. Okay, and it is again 0.1 to 0.2. It is a doubled. So here it is started from the 2005. So if you understand accessories and the clothing is started in 2007, before that it wasn't there. So it is there from the day one itself. Bikes, only the one category, the sales is happening, right? So it's creating multiple charts. That is what is called small multiples. Then you have secondary y-axis. So y-axis is, this is x-axis. Secondary y-axis, I wanted to drag and drop a profit into the secondary y-axis. So it will be able to get like this. Or can I drag and drop a dimension? Let me just check. So this is got added recently, second. Okay, so you can also drag and drop a dimension data. So this is what is called sum of sales amount, and it is giving you, okay, now in this you need to add completely a fact data only. Secondary y-axis where you can drag and drop a fact data. Let me do one thing. Let me drag and drop the freight amount here. So I'm able to get, and or let me remove this. So it is x-axis, and let me give you a legend also. Okay, category, let me add them in the legend. Now I'm just trying to understand whether we can add one more. It is not. Okay, so you can have y-axis. You can also have the factor data here? If not, the same factor data, you should be able to add year-wise sales amount. I wanted to have, so it is a sales amount and it is a freight amount. Freight amount, I'm not able to see clearly. Let me take the profit. Yeah, so you should be able to see this was the completely sales and this is what is called freight amount. Okay, so you can add one more fact over there, or instead of that, if I add the fact, that is also fine. So there is no problem, but so you can also have the one more fact here. So I never used because it is recently got added secondary y-axis, but either you can use this or you can use this. And this is how you should be able to understand the line chart. So line chart most of the time can be used to understand your time data over year by year or the month by month or the quarter by quarter, how the sales is happening, that you should be able to understand here. So again, so once you talk about this, then definitely, so this is what dimension 1, dimension 2, and fact data, we will be able to have it. So the next one is year-wise sales and profits, 1 dimension and 2 facts. All these things we discussed. And year-wise, region-wise sales and profit, 2 dimension and 2 facts. 1 dimension here, 1 dimension there, and values. And the second, this one, I should be able to add them in the tooltip, right? So that is what is called line chart. The next one is called area chart. So area chart used to visualize the time series data or the trend data. The purpose is the same. It is only, it is going to be filling the color and nothing. There is no other difference between these two charts. So this is what is called line chart, right? I wanted to take, and this is what is called line chart. So next to the line chart, there is a area chart. I wanted to take this and let me just keep it there. Okay. So you will be able to understand the difference between line chart and area chart. I wanted to apply the format painter. Now I wanted to take year-wise sales amount. I simply go here, click on the year-wise sales amount. If you see, I wanted to take, what has happened? Let me drag and drop area chart. Now what I should do, I wanted to take, drag and drop the area chart, and I wanted to have a sales amount. Where is the sales amount? Sales amount I wanted to drag and drop. Now what is this? Let me just wait. Let me just go there and apply. Why only 1 year it is showing? Why is that? It is only talking the quarter sales. Let me go to the next page. Some filters or something is getting on. 1 minute. Okay, let me simply drag and drop. I don't have any filters, nothing now. So let me drag and drop this. This chart already you know it. I need not tell you what is this chart all about, right? So this is a line chart. I wanted to have year wise. then you have a sales amount, right? So now you should be able to just go and have the borders and everything and click on this, get the data label. Now I wanted to have now area chart. So this is what is called stacked area chart. I wanted to have area chart. In the area chart, so I wanted to again take the year wise. Now I wanted to have the sales amount. Now you see the difference between this one and that one. So let me just go there and apply the format painter and everything. Now this is also working fine. Now this is also working fine. Okay, that's okay. Now this is what is called line chart and this is what is called area chart. Now tell me what is the difference between line chart? This is what is called line chart. And this is what is called area chart. Both of them are the same. Now in this you have a color. So color is filled and here it is completely no color. So except the fill color, you don't have any other difference between this one and this one. Remember, clear? If you wanted to fill the color with something, then that is when we are going to be using this kind of a chart. Otherwise, there is no other difference between a line chart as well as your area chart. Clear? So only the the extra work you need to understand, extra thing that you need to understand, the fill color. So a blue color got added. So apart from that, you don't have anything else that you need to understand in this chart, right? So when you click on this, you will be able to get again x-axis, y-axis, secondary y-axis, legend, small, multiples, tool tips. The same things are available. So you should be able to understand as per this line chart only. So there is no extra thing that you have to know. Except the fill color, you don't have anything else. That's what you need to understand with this, area chart. So fill the color. So with something. So apart from that, you don't know anything else. It is also can show you increasing trend or decreasing trend of your data. So line chart versus area chart, both of them are similar, except the fill color in the area chart. So there is an extra color. So the next one is called stacked area chart. Stacked means one value on top of that, you need to have the one more value. Again, you have line and stacked column chart, line and clustered column chart. So you have stacked area chart. Let us understand now. Let me tell you. So this is area chart and versus stacked area chart. So let me tell you, this is what is called area chart. Okay. Now I would like to delete this. I wanted to go for this is the area chart. Then next one, it is a stacked area chart. What is the meaning? One value on top of that, you will be able to get one more value. Let me drag and drop this. So stacked area chart. Now I go apply some the same format. Now I wanted to have year wise. So year wise, sorry, just go and click on the year wise sales amount I wanted to have. So this is what is called stacked area chart. This is what is called area chart. So you don't see any difference if you have only one dimension and one fact. If you add one more dimension, then you will be able to see the difference between this one and this one. I wanted to have order wise sales amount. I wanted to have order wise sales amount. I wanted to have here region also I would like to have. One is the year, the next one is called region I wanted to have. Okay, so now what I should do, I wanted to have a region. Where is the region? It is available here. So I wanted to go to this chart first. Now I wanted to add the region. So I would like to add the region here. So when I add the region, it is able to get, it is a fill chart. It is going to be giving you multiple lines. Have you seen the multiple lines? So here it is, giving you from 0 and the scale, it is, always it is starting with 0 only. The scale, it is up to 2p, 2 million. But now I wanted to go and I wanted to add the region. Click on this. Go to legend. I wanted to add the region over there. If you understand this scale and this scale, 0, 2, and 4, it is 0, 5, and 10. So I'm giving the same data year wise, region wise sales amount. This is also year wise, region wise sales amount. So if you understand, this scale is 0 million to 2 million. This scale is 0 million to 5 million. What is the difference between fill chart, okay, and stacked fill chart? What is the difference between this? You will be able to understand. For example, I have some sales of some X. So I have X sales is $10 billion. Y sales is, let us say, $15 billion. So I wanted to show in this. So what will happen? This is your chart. Now X means this is somewhere 0. This is somewhere 10. This is somewhere 20. So 15 means somewhere here, right? So this is how the scale will be created, somewhere 5, 10, 15, 20. That is how. So when you use the fill color, it is going to be starting with the 10. So starting with the 10 to 15, 10, 15 means it is going, 10 means it is going to be giving something like this. It is somewhere 10, right? And it will give you like this. And 0 to, this is a 10. Now, when I say 15, it is again going to be taking 0, and 15 means here, somewhere it is going to be giving the line or the dot. Clear? So it is always, it is going to be taking with 0 to 10 and 0 to 15. That is what is called a normal fill column. But whereas stacked, what will happen? It is going to be giving you like this: 0, 5, or 10, 15, and 20, and 25. It will give you like that. The first one, it is going to be giving 0 to 10. It is going to be giving the next value is 15, right? It is going to be counting from here, because after that 10, again, it is going to be taking 15 means. So 0 to 15 means you can put it here. But from 10, it is going to be 15, 20, 25, it is going to be marking the value here. See the accumulation. So that is the reason the scale is more. The scale is, it went to 0 to 25. The scale here, 0 to only 15 or 20. It is not, did not gone up. Clear? So it is not taking the values from 0. 0 to 10 is there. Again, if you wanted to show the 15 from here, again you take the value. So you will go up to 25. So it is 0 to 10 and 10 to 15. So the difference between a 10 and a 25 will give you 15. Clear? So it on top of this, so it is not going to be starting with 0. So this is going to be starting with 0. It is not going to be starting with 0. 0 to 10 already there. From 10, it is going to be taking again 15. Okay, so from 10 it is pointing, it is going to be taking as a base, and from here it is going to be taking 15. The scale will go up to 25. Clear? Here the scale will go up to 15 only. Here the scale will go up to 25. That is the difference between a area chart and stacked area chart. It is not going to be starting with 0. It is going to be starting with this scale. Okay, 0 to 10, from there it is going to be taking 15. So that is the difference between this chart and this chart. With one dimension, with one fact, you cannot understand both of them. You need to add one more dimension so that you will be able to understand the difference between area chart and stacked area chart. Both of them are very, very simple. So it is going to be starting with 0. The scale is going to be starting with 0, but here it is not going to be starting with 0. So one value on top of that, it is going to be taking one more value, and it is going to be adjusting the scale like that. Did you understand? So apart from that, there is no other difference between this one and this one. Clear? So it is a stacked area chart. When you have the second dimension, then only you will understand both of them. Otherwise, there is no difference at all. Clear? Now, The next one is called line and stacked column chart and line and clustered column chart. So there is a line and the line can be applied on the stack or on the clustered. Clear? So that is what both of them are, columns only. There is no bar chart. So that is what is the next one. So you got to understand. These are pretty much easy. Line and stacked column chart. These are called as combo charts, combination charts, or combining a line and stacked column. What is the line? You know, right? So instead of creating two charts, this is one chart and this is one chart, right? So these two you are combining here. That is right, or this one and this one you're combining here. So this is actually line as well as the column, line as well as the clustered. It is both of them are column, stacked column, clustered column. So two charts got combined and you will be able to derive, right? So one chart, this is a combination chart, line and stacked column chart, line and a clustered column chart. You don't have any bar chart, right? So let us understand the difference between this. It is also called as a combo chart or combination chart, right? Instead of maintaining two charts like this, year-wise sales and year-wise sales and year-wise profit, I wanted to maintain like this. Instead of maintaining two things in two charts, you can combine them. And remember, what is the common column? You need to understand what is the common column in both places, year and in this also you have a year. So two charts. This chart will show you year-wise sales. This chart will show you year-wise profit. Instead of having two charts, so in a single chart, I should be able to have. So this is going to be showing you this, and the profit is going to be coming like this. So you can combine. But what is the common? The common column you need to drag and drop them. Instead of showing two charts, let us have a combined chart as shown below. Year-wise sales and year-wise profit. I wanted to have like this. So all these things, if you know, you can easily maintain each and everything. So what is going? So let me delete this. Let me also delete this. I wanted to maintain one column chart. In this column chart, I wanted to have year-wise sales amount. Where is the year? I'll go and drag and drop and click on this. Automatically, you will be able to get the border and go here. You should be able to, so click on this, go, and data labels. It is year-wise, sum of sales amount by year. And I wanted to have a line chart. Let me go and drag and drop the line chart. In this also, I wanted to have year-wise profit. So where is the profit column? Profit column somewhere here. I wanted to have year-wise profit, right? Let me just apply the borders and everything. Okay, so I'm able to show you sum of sales by year, sum of profit by year. Instead of showing two charts, I wanted to maintain a line and stacked column chart. Only one chart I should be able to maintain. I wanted to drag and drop. What is the common column? Here the common column is year number. Here also the common column is the year number. You simply go there and get the borders first. Then click on the x-axis, the common column. Okay. So what is the common column here? The year I'm going to be having. Now column y-axis and line y-axis I would like to have. Now I wanted to take sales amount. So as well as I wanted to get the profit. So where is the profit? Not here, right? column and line values. There is a property called line. Column values and line values. Where is that? Yeah. So now you should be able to understand this is 3.3 is the sales and 1.3 is the your profit. 6.5 is the sales, 2.6 is your profit. Am I clear? So like that, you can combine both of them. Instead of this, you can also maintain a stacked column. So here, let me just go there. So this is what is called, stacked column, and this is what is called, the line and the stacked, and this is a clustered. Clustered means you don't, this is a line stacked only, right? Clustered. This is clustered, this is stacked. If you don't drag and drop one more value, you don't understand it clearly, right? So nowadays, only I'm able to show you one-dimensional data and one dimension here and one fact here. If you wanted to have one more thing, that is also you can add it here because it is only taking the one dimension and one fact. You can also add, one more dimension and you will be able to combine it and you should be able to show it. Now you see year-wise, region-wise sales amount. So this is what is called a stacked chart. So because one value on top of you will be able to have one more value. So what is this color? What is this color? You will be able to understand. This is a stacking, right? Stacking means, So when you take a bar chart, I'm talking about column chart, right? This is a normal chart. When you take year-wise, now on top of the year, you wanted to have a region-wise data. So when you take the region-wise, now let me drag and drop a sales amount there. So what is going to be happening? Now you simply go and put the format painter. You will be able to get all the data and values also. When you increase, you will be able to get these values. Okay, so I don't have enough space. So when I increase this, this value is also shown there because there is no space, it is not able to show you. So one value on top of that one more value is, happening. So this is what is called stacked column chart. So that is what, year-wise, region-wise sales we're able to have. And I wanted to have on top of this line chart also, I would like to have. So what is this? I would like to, show not only the sales, but also sales amount, and I wanted to have one minute. So I have year wise sum of sales amount and region wise I've given, and let me have instead of this, I will be able to go to line and stacked column chart. Okay, if I go here, I have a year wise, I have a sales amount, and the region also I have got added. Now let me drag and drop the profit. So you will be able to see the line. So region wise line, you're able to see something like this. So when you have multiple lines, when you have multiple dimensions, so you can have the multiple dimensions over there, and on top of that, the line also you should be able to have. Clear? So this is what is called the line and stacked column chart. Clear? And it is the same value. It is going to be having line and clustered. Clustered means one value on top of this value. It is going to be, how this. Did I take the year from the ship date? Let me just take from the order date. Yeah, you will be able to see how the sales, how the profit and sales you should be able to see in this line, right? So this is how combination of these two charts. So stacked chart as well as the line chart you can have, but with a single dimension, you will be able to understand more clearly. If you have a multiple dimension, you will not be able to understand because his profit in this region, whether it is coming down, going up, it is not very clear. But at least with this, you will be able to understand very, very clearly how the profit and the sales are traveling put together. Okay. So these charts are when you have, if you wanted to combine this one and this one, it's going to be used. So if you wanted to get the stacking and the clustered effect, then definitely you need to have one more dimension in your visualizations. Clear? So these are called combination charts. It is the same as the previous chart, also called as a combination chart, and you will be able to get like this, right? Year wise, region wise, sales and profit. I wanted to show, and this is the year, and this is the region. So you have 4 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you're able to see 1, 2, 3, 4 because no more sales for one, at least you have 5 regions here, but one region is missing. In that region, there is no sales in 2005. That is what you got to understand. So the next one is called a ribbon chart. So tomorrow we'll talk about ribbon chart and waterfall chart. These are very, very good and very, very interesting. So once it is done, then we'll be talking about KPI data, then tabular model data. So leveraging this, I think we have done already. Leveraging means getting visuals from the online. So that is what been discussed already. And tomorrow we'll talk about ribbon chart and waterfall chart. Then if the time permits, we'll talk about KPI data, tabular model data, then geography data. You have to have 3 more classes to complete this. Okay. Yeah. So any questions you have, you can just ask me now, guys.